All right, drink the coffee and make you feel better. Prince Sports here. Let's get this straight. Shannon Sharpe lost millions of dollars because of a OnlyFans girl. Wow, this is what I've been telling you guys. When you get things in life or you establish something, you're gonna work hard, bust your ass off, blood, sweat, and tears, and give everything that you earn, everything that you bust your ass off for, and lose it all in the blink of an eye over some box. Wow. You guys gotta learn, especially fellas that's in some form of position, or just any guy in general that has some form of clout or status. Stop simping for these hoes. Okay? This is the same girl that's online talking about 25K per chic. She want to get choked. She want to get it rough. Okay? She's saying everything in the book, right? The receipts are there. This girl is a flat out dot, okay? She's for the streets, all right? She's like a doorknob. Everybody gets a turn. So, Shannon Sharpe, you got your turn. But then you let her record you? You know she's slick with it. She's a OF girl. So, technically, he did nothing wrong because the girl is 20 years old, right? So, if the girl's 20 years old, she's legal age. Doesn't make her a minor or anything like that. She's an adult. She's a young adult, but she's still an adult. And there's plenty of guys out there that's 50 years old, 45, dating 25-year-old girls. You know, a lot of guys are married to girls that's like 10 years younger than them. It is what it is. Okay, so, but here's the thing. ESPN fired you, bro. They let you go because of all these sex scandals that you had. You had one time before when you was on Instagram and you record yourself bumping uglies with somebody. How stupid can you be, dog? Like, cover your tracks more better, man. We all know is very freaky, all right? This is a freaky dude, man. He's the same dude that had that suit on and everybody say he was moist. You remember that? The ball-legged moist guy? But never. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. That shit was funny as hell, man. Seeing him walk like that. But now, ESPN was going to give Shannon Sharpe the bag, too. And now you fumbled the bag for some dots, right? Now, I know exactly what you probably did. You probably promised this girl the world, right? You sold her a dream. You told her what she wanted to hear. Now, you have to deal with the consequences of dealing with these girls and they knowing that you have money. Of course, they're going to hit you up for it. This girl's set to have a payroll, right? She want to get that money. You probably promised her a car, a house, but all you was really doing was spashing, right? You should have been honest and upfront with her. Be like, hey, I ain't promising you anything, right? But you know how the game go, you know, because if a man tells a woman exactly what he wants, there's a 90% chance he's going to get rejected. And here's the thing about women that's going to be a little touchy. Mostly all women are very great at lying. Women are the masters of manipulation. They also are the gatekeepers of sex. Her choice, her body. So when it comes to that, a guy has no, what you call it, advantage in that aspect. A woman is the gatekeeper of anything sexual. She's the gatekeeper of manipulation as well, right? So once she says something, she could have the whole world believe her, and your whole shit will come to an end. Okay, you know how many men have lost their lives because of woman's lies? All a woman has to say is a guy put his hands on me, and that's the end for you. Even if you're not guilty, the fact that it's out there and you have a reputation for it, you're screwed, right? So let this be a lesson. But I guess these guys won't learn. You've seen what happened to Vince McMahon. You see what happened to all these dudes that face these lawsuits and get tied up with these dots, these OF girls. You know, think with your head, not with your balls. Okay? Have some self-control over your balls. All right? And understand that that girl, she's lying to you when she says, oh, you this, you're that. She just want the bag. Get what you need to get from her and keep it a buck, you know? Try not to wine and dine her to a point where you're promising her empty things that you know you're not going to fulfill anyway. So now, and here's the funny part about it. She's represented by the same guy that went after Jay-Z. So this is a shakedown on Shannon Sharpe. Yes, it is. But it's also your fault because you're stupid. All right? And you don't cover your tracks well. And this is what happens when you think too much with your balls instead of your brain. Let that a lesson be learned, fellas. You know, don't get caught up with these hoes. Because, shit, they'll catch your ass. Sports out. Peace.